What will the world look like with no bees? By Aymee Robinson. What do they do for our planet? Bees pollinate 70 out of 100 crop species that feed 90% of our world. By transferring pollen from flower to flower, plant to plant, crop to crop, and so on, they enable us to eat. They are responsible for $30 billion per year in crops. They make sure every animal and human has something to eat. Also, bees pollinate trees, which allow us to breathe. What's causing the sudden loss of bees? At the moment, the world is suffering from a severe decrease in the bee population. Unfortunately, it has declined by roughly 75% since 2000. There are many different reasons as to why the bees' population is dropping, but here are the main ones. Colony collapse disorder, CCD. This happens when all the worker bees in a hive disappear, leaving the queen and the young. This terrible disorder has already wiped out over 10 million hives. Climate change. In a colony, only the queen bee lays eggs, but only at a temperature of 33 degrees Celsius, so if it's too high or low, she can't. Pesticides. Some harmful pesticides can greatly damage bees' ability to fly and pollinate, or even kill them. Varromites. These are tiny red parasites of bees. They feed on their blood, killing or harming them. What would happen if the bees suddenly went extinct? If bees suddenly became extinct, heaps of species would die out. Species such as plants and animals, because animals would have no food to eat as there would be no plants. If animals and plants die out, we would have nothing to eat and it just completely messes up the food chain. Many people would die of malnutrition. Mankind would have about 4 years left to live. So the oxygen levels in the atmosphere would drop, making it harder to breathe. How can we prevent extinction? There are just some things we can't help, like varromite and CCD, but we can help some other things. Don't use pesticides as they harm bees. Do not spray bees with insect repellent, just move away from them or trap them in the glass and take them elsewhere. Try our best not to get stung because this obviously kills them. Never attempt to touch a hive. If you wish to have one relocated, call a professional. Wherever possible, plant native flowers as bees are attracted to them more. To help with CCD, you can make a bee house. Only honeybees live in hives, but other species don't. They can live in tree hollows or empty nests. Spread the word about bees. Make sure everyone knows and is doing their part. Who can I speak to about the importance of bees? If you wish to learn more about bees, you can speak to your local aparists or these places. Frequently asked questions. Do other animals pollinate plants? Yes, animals like flies, wasps, bats and beetles do pollinate small amounts of plants, but not nearly as much as bees. But eventually we would still run out of pollinators. How long has the declining population been going on? Since the start of 2000, the bee population has been severely endangered. How can I raise awareness of the bees' danger of extinction? There are heaps of things you can do to raise awareness, like make posters of information to hang up, places like school, work or community boards, talk to local interest groups, put articles in your local newspaper.